So this is the back office of Aliyah. We're talking about the Aliyah Finance. There's so much here, guys. The Aliyah Finance, we're talking about the career. And here you have presently at the career level, we have the opportunity of you having one share of the 2% Whirlpool. One share of the 2% Whirlpool. We're still going to be looking, what does it take for you to have one share of the 2% Whirlpool? This is like you being a shareholder of a business. This is like you becoming a major stakeholder of a business. This business is massive, guys. What is possible for you and I in this opportunity is mind-blowing. You just need to be able to look into it and have a solid understanding about this amazing business. So when you become a starter, when you qualify the first career level for Aliyah is starter. And when you qualify for this level, you have one share of the 2% Whirlpool. But you need to understand what they mean by one share. That means the 2% Whirlpool is calculated based on the, when the block is being mined and rewards are being given, we are 2% of the Whirlpool is set aside to be shared. That is why they said you will get one share of the 2% Whirlpool that is set aside. What makes one share? Let me give you a very practical example. Let's assume that 2% of the Whirlpool is 500 Aliyah. They are saying you will get one share of that 500 Aliyah. So what they will do is this: to get a unit share, to know the one share you are going to get, it's going to be divided by 181 users. You will not get one share of it. So it gets more interesting as you qualify for bigger ranks, because the share of that your career level is now being shared within just few people. So when you have 2% of the Whirlpool is 500 Aliyah, that 500 Aliyah, 181 persons is going to share it. Then you move to the next rank. You have the silver rank. The silver rank, you have one share of the 3% Whirlpool. And as silver, there are already 98 people as silver presently. So the 3% of the Whirlpool will be shared among 98 users. Then you move to gold. For gold, one share of the 4% Whirlpool. So they set aside the 4% Whirlpool. The dividends is being set aside. 4% is for those in gold. But guess what? You are not the only one in gold. If you were the only one in gold, if the 4% was 2,000 Aliyah, you would have been the only one to take 2,000 Aliyah. But because you are not the only one, once they set aside the 4% of the Whirlpool, what happens is that 159 users will share it. 159 users will share the 4% Whirlpool. Then again, you move to platinum, which is the next rank after gold. In this particular area, you have 5% Whirlpool is being shared for platinum. But you as an individual that you have qualified for the rank of platinum, you will have one share of the 5% Whirlpool. But guess what? It's going to be shared among 143 users. That's to let you know the number all over the world. And that's why I keep on telling people, as many of us that are joining this business right now, we are the early adopters of this business. We are the early members of this business all over the world. And I've told you right now, we're close to being 7,000 miners all over the world. Though there are some other individuals that have bought the token to hold, but they are not mining. But when we're talking about miners, we're just roughly 7,000 all over the world. And this is a world that you and I know that we have billions of people. So we move from platinum to ruby. In ruby, we have one share of the 6% Whirlpool. It keeps the percentage to share keeps on getting bigger, the higher the rank. And here, They have 166 users already in Ruby. Look, guys, Mr. Yinka, as I'm going on, can you do the total calculation of all those that have qualified for ranks out of the 7,000, close to 7,000 miners that we have? I'm sharing, I want that figure to let you guys know that we have a place to be among the top 20 all over the world in this business. We have the opportunity as Nigerians to be number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, top 10. We can occupy this space. By the second international convention of Aliyah, we must be top 10 from beginning to the end. And it is possible. We just need to desire it. We need to believe it is possible. We need to believe it is doable. And we put in the work and we are going to achieve it. And I tell you guys, what is possible with this is mind-blowing. So we move straight to Emirate. And right now, in the whole of this business, all over the world, there are just 35 Emirates. 35. And what do you get when you're Emirate? You have 1 share of the 8% whirlpool. 1 share of the 8% whirlpool. In Emirate, just 35 people. It moves to Diamond. The percentage has increased. 12% of the whirlpool, you get 1 share of it. And you are 23. We have 23 users already. Just 23 users. You move to Blue Diamond. You have 12 Blue Diamonds all over the world, and they have 1 share of the 15% whirlpool. It gets more interesting. The higher we go, the more interesting it becomes. At Black Diamond, we only have just 4 Black Diamonds all over the world. And they, oh man, the percentage is a whooping 18% whirlpool that they share. And you, when you have qualified as Black Diamond, you have the opportunity of sharing 18% whirlpool, and you are sharing it just among 4 persons. And the last career rank here is ambassador. And all over the world, we only have just 3. And these 3 people are sharing 22% of the whirlpool. This is amazing. This tells you what is possible. This is amazing. You know? So here you can also see the opportunity, how it works, how you register. You first of all register, you buy what you need to do to be able to buy. Some of you are asking, how do I register? You get all the details here, how you deposit, how you withdraw. You also have the opportunity to get all the necessary documents that you have. The presentation is here in English, in Turkish, in the Russian language, in Vietnam language, you have it. You know, we've been talking about some amazing things with respect to 5% taxation. It talks about the best futures. It says the Aliyah smart contract deducts 5% of the Aliyah from each transfer. That means either you are buying or you are selling. There's a 5% taxation fee. It says this distribution scheme of this 5% taxation is also foreseen and planned as follows. That means that 5%, what it is used for. It says 2% is holders bonus. In every transaction, there is a 2% Aliyah amount deducted from every transfer made through the Aliyah contract. It is automatically distributed to those that are holding Aliyah. It is an automated system, not manually done. Hence, the investors make money not only from the price change, also from the transfers. So that means the more we hold, we are getting holders bonus. That means, for example, you have your account, you have maybe 100 Aliyah in your account, and all of a sudden you see that the numbers have just suddenly increased. Wow, let me go back. Sorry, guys. Please, I hope you can still see my screen. Good. So also now have the 2% automatic burning. During the event in November, which is a couple of days to go, we're going to be burning live into the dead wallet 10 million Aliyah. 10 million, guys. Live is going to be done on stage. It's part of the things the event, the lineup of the event. We also have 2% automatic burning aside the 2% holders bonus. It says the 2% Aliyah is deducted from each transfer. It is sent to a dead wallet, reducing the amount of Aliyah in circulation. As it is known, an asset with low supply will always have more value. Lastly, out of the 5%, we have 1% for Aliyah Care Funds. In every transaction, the 1% coin amount has been automatically deducted from the transfer and will be sent to wallet named as Aliyah Care to create a sustainable finance source of the project. This is amazing. Here you have the mining, the pool mining. You have the opportunity for pool mining. You have the opportunity for individual mining. That's to let you know that this business, we're really mining. You have individual mining. You have the referral bonus, which is awesome. And our referral bonus is sustainable because they are not giving you referral on individuals' capital or the amount or the total number of Aliyah that they have bought to stake. They are giving you referral bonus on their rewards. We have the career bonus. We have, here you have the Aliyah buy scan contract. You also have the yielding farm. You know, it goes on and on. Okay, so quickly, I'm coming just a second. Let's look at this before we go back to the back office. Okay, it says, what is Aliyah Finance? It is a platform of Aliyah's project, which includes financial operations related to Aliyah token, which starts its services with Aliyah pool mining. Is going to extend its offers with soft staking, farming, and yielding farming too. It says the Aliyah Finance is 100% developed by Aliyah developers, and it is not a profit-oriented platform.
So, okay. Are you still speaking, sir? Hello? Oh, sorry, I want to believe it's his network. Sorry about that. I want to believe it's this network that has sent our host away. Okay, I think he's back. Yeah, welcome back, sir.
Yes, it's good to be in Nigeria.
Welcome to Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
So let me share back my screen.
All right, sir.
Sorry, if you're still in the meeting and you are hearing me and you are enjoying what we're doing, please, can you just give me 4, please? Kindly just give me 4, please. Just a form of feedback. One of the things we have promised ourselves is that no 2 meetings of our dear leader Inka. Thank you so much, Mr. Wale, Mr. Thomas, thank you, Mr. Daniel, thank you, Mr. Tunde Amuson, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Okay, and one beautiful thing here, also you can see frequently asked questions. What are the services of Aliyah? You see here, the Aliyah Finance consists of a structure incorporated with several platforms of the Aliyah project. As the name reveals, all finance-based operation of the Aliyah project will be performed and managed through this platform. So it's letting us know that there are several platforms in one single platform. That's what it's talking about. It says, how long will be Aliyah mining available? Don't mind them. Well, they are Turkish, so English is an issue. It's not properly written. Okay, it says 133,800,000, which is 65% of the Aliyah total supply, will be mined by Aliyah miners in an average of 5 years. Talking about 1,500 lucky blocks, massive. We still have a long way to go to mine, guys. We have not gotten to 300, but we're going to be mining 1,500 lucky blocks. It's the end of this process. All Alia tokens would have been released into the market. I'm looking forward to that day when all blocks, 1,500 blocks, has been mined. Massive, massive, guys. This is awesome. You see, that's why you need to go through all these details to have good understanding, because you see, in communication, in sharing opportunities with people, it must always come from the position of understanding and knowledge. And that's why repetition is the law of deep and lasting impression. That's why it's good to always attend meetings and encourage everybody in your team, in your community, to also attend meetings. Set a target for yourself that every single meeting that we have, you are going to have a prospect in that meeting. What is individual mining? Due to its mining consensus, it says Alia token offers easy crypto mining on the world. An ordinary computer with internet connection and enough BNB to cover your reward fees on your own wallet is going to be enough to be a miner. That means rather than you enjoying the pool mining that we're doing at the Alia Finance, you can actually decide to be a miner. All you need is just your system, internet connection, and enough BNB in order for you to get your to be able to get your, what they call it, your reward fees, to take care of your reward fees. You can start your mining with downloading the Alia mining software on this particular website. Take your Alia token minimum, but you see, in the Alia pool mining, minimum that you need is 100 Alia. But when it comes to individual mining, you need a minimum of 500 Alia. This is awesome. And take out time to also be able to read it yourself, and you'll get more details. Here you have the pool mining. And the pool mining is what I'm involved with, and most of our members are involved with. It's a type of mining created and managed by the company that provides mining services preferred by people who do not have a computer, or do not want to rent a server, or do not want to check the mining program all the time. This type of mining is controlled by a centralized systems. Its conditions are determined by the company providing the services, while pool mining allows people to start mining with smaller and affordable amounts, increasing their stake amounts in the future, even though their holdings are below the minimum contract defined minimum amount. It says network marketing, which is one of the most effective marketing ways in the world, which enables marketers enlarge their mining pool and earn from their team mining rewards too. This is awesome, you know? So you can take your time to read. There are vital information here that can actually help you. So let's log in now to the back office. We still have some few more minutes, and let's look at some vital information there. It's very nice. This is someone's account. And here you can see that the person has qualified to enter the 10th generation. Here you can see that this account is at Emerald. Here you can see that the team stake of this account is 385,000 with a little fraction. And it goes on and on. You can see that the revenue on this account is already above 4,000 Alia. If you come, we're just trying to click on all clickables so that you can understand the back office, because some of you have been looking at it and you might not even understand what is there. Here you have the first generation. This particular account has earned a bonus of Alia of 672.29. The total stake Alia in the first generation, not talking about the first generation, the people he brought in his genealogy or in his team, he has over 34,000 Alia. The second level here is the bonus is over 700 Alia, and the total stake Alia is 57,000 with a little fraction. The third generation is doing far better than the first and the second. The third generation has done 92, almost 100,000 Alia, and you can see the incentives. You can see the incentives. I can tell you that the incentive of the fourth generation would have been more massive if this same figure was done. Look at it. If you times this figure by 3 and you see this figure, that means this bonus here would have been almost 2,000 Alia if this figure was at the first generation. So there's a lot of work to be done at the first generation by this account. So let's move to the fourth level. You also have 263. And the total Aliyah here is 42,000 with a little fraction. It goes down and down, and this one has already been able to build to the 10th generation. And you can see all the incentives. You can also check yours and see what you are doing. Right now in this account, you can see that the total number of members that have registered, that does not mean that they have activated the account, is 897. You can also be able to view it if you want to view it. If time permits, we can always come back to it. Then the total balance here is almost 3,000. That means the amount that has not been withdrawn. You have 2,776 Aliyah balance right now. So the individual, the owner of this account, can actually withdraw this and liquidate it anytime. So this is massive, guys. Okay, that's why you can see the balance here. Network is delaying. You see the balance. This is withdrawable. You can withdraw this right now. Then you have the mining rewards, you have the pool rewards, and all that. So this is awesome, guys. So let's move on. This is deposits. This is where you can be able to deposit, to connect the wallet. Once the wallet is connected, you can see the balance of this Aliyah here. Once the wallet is connected, you can be able to move it in. And if you want to do withdrawal, you can also withdraw. But if you want to withdraw, ensure that you have enough BNB. 0.03 BNB will be enough. And for you to do what you have to do, you can see this account has been able to withdraw twice, and you see the amount that has been withdrawn. Okay, let's move straight to level. You have from level 1 to level 10. Here you can see the various things you need to do to be able to qualify to earn for these levels. We'll just take the first 3 levels and the last 3 levels for the sake of time. So for you to qualify for level 1 is very simple. You personally must be mining a minimum of 100 Aliyah. Your team mining can be 0. It does not matter. You qualify for level 1. And in level 1, you will earn 6% reward from your first generation. For level 2, for you to earn from level 2, you must have done 250 Aliyah or more. And your team effort should be more than 2,000 Aliyah. It's either 2,000 Aliyah or more than. Going to be getting 5% of the level 2 rewards. This is massive, guys. And for gold, talking about level 3 to earn from your 3rd generation, which you are going to be getting 4% of the rewards on your 3rd generation, you must be mining a minimum of 500 Aliyah, and your team must have done 5,000 Aliyah. Takes you down to level 4, level 5, level 6. But I'm just going to be picking the 3 last levels here. It's easy to understand. And one thing you must know is that why you are seeing green, green, green is that this particular account has qualified for all these various levels. It's easy to understand. You see ticked. Once it's ticked, it means qualified. Ticked is qualified. In bracket is what the account has done. When they said mine means this is total number. This account is mining, which is 6,247. What is expected is 3,500. So this account has exceeded the personal mining that is expected. Sales that is expected is 60,000 Aliyah. This account has done 385,509 Aliyah. So this account has exceeded it. That's why it's ticked also. It comes to level 9. Level 9, you get 0.5% of your level 9 rewards. And guess what, guys? You are expected to be mining 4,000 Aliyah, but this account is doing more than 4,000 Aliyah. And in your team sales, you're expected to have 80,000 Aliyah, but this account has done far, far above 80,000 Aliyah. And the last level, which is level 10, you are expected to do 5,000 Aliyah personally. And your team effort ought to be a minimum of 100,000 Aliyah. Lastly, let's go straight to career. In career, we will have starter, which I've already discussed with you. I've talked to you about the whirlpool, the sharing, and all that when we started. So I will just tell you what is needed for you to qualify for these various ranks. For the starter, you need to be mining a minimum of 500 Aliyah, and your team should have done 5,000 Aliyah. For silver, you personally must be mining 1,000 Aliyah, and your team should have done nothing less than 10,000 Aliyah. Then you come to gold. Personal mining should be 1,000 Aliyah, while the team effort should either be greater than 15,000 Aliyah or equals to 15,000 Aliyah. You come to platinum. In platinum, you personally must be mining 2,000 Aliyah, and your team should have done 25,000 Aliyah or greater than 25,000 Aliyah. Ruby, massive. All you need in Ruby is that you personally must be mining 2,500 Aliyah, and the team sales should have done greater or equals to 50,000 Aliyah. Emirate. This account is Emirate. So what did this account do to qualify for Emirate? This account is expected to mine a minimum of 3,000 Aliyah or more. And this account in its first generation is expected to have 2 rubies. Then it becomes Emirate. Let's move to the next one, which is Diamond. In Diamond, you should be mining a minimum of 3,500 Aliyah. Your first generation, you should have 1 ruby. Your first generation, you should also have 1 Emirate. Then you become Diamond. Blue Diamond. Personally, you must be mining 4,000 Aliyah. In your first generation, you must have 1 Emirate, and also you must have 1 diamond. Then you become Blue Diamond. For Black Diamond, you must be mining a minimum or greater than 4,500 Aliyah. You can see this account has ticked the box. Even for this account, it has ticked the box of mining. It has ticked the box of Ruby. This account is just waiting for 1 more Emerald, and this account will be Diamond. Guess what, guys? We'll move to Black Diamond. In Black Diamond, first generation, 2 Emeralds, and also Blue Diamond. If you're a networker, you are here and you want to become an ambassador, I tell you, you need 3 strong legs. So what do? Get 5 major builders, people that are also interested in getting massive revenue. Get 5 strong legs and work with those 5. At least you are sure out of that 5, 3 will fulfill the necessary obligations and they will take you to the last rank, and you will be among the top guys in this business, earning continuously. Okay, let's move straight to ambassador. For you to become an ambassador, you must personally be mining 5,000 Aliyah. Your first generation, you must have 2 diamonds, and you must also have in your first generation 1 black diamond. Then finally, my brother and sisters, you would have qualified to become an ambassador. This is massive. If you click on team, like I told you, you see team list, you see team tree. This is the team list. You see them in different areas. You'll be able to see the people that have already staked, the people that have not staked. If you change this one, you can change it to 100. It gives you a longer list. You can see the amount some people are staking. You can see the amount. You'll be amazed the volume some people are doing. Guys are doing, you can see a lot of 000. They are yet to stake. You know, so let's keep on going. You can see, move to 2. You'll be able to see all. So these are the ways you can be able to see your team members, see what they are doing and what is going on. You can see this person is taking 1,300. Massive staking going on by some people. You can be able to see some massive volume. Let me get to 3 and 4 for you to see some figures that can inspire you and encourage you to do more. You know, because wherever you are, there's still more lands to be covered. There's still more things to be done. This is an amazing business opportunity. So let's keep on building, guys. Here you can see that this account has done 36,500. This is massive. 36,500 Aliyah, 1 single account. For time's sake, I might not have opportunity to show you more. There are some 50,000 Aliyah here that has been done. And here, when we're talking about rewards and you are seeing blocks, these are places that we get them. You can see today alone, we have block 269 already mined. You can see the date. Today's date is 24th. So you can see all of it. You can see 267, 268, 269. Blocks are just dropping. Blocks are just dropping. Just in case you're on the call and you notice there's a drop in prices, because as the blocks are dropping, people are receiving rewards. Some people are selling. They are not mining, they are not holding, they are liquidating. But don't worry, as we launch in the next couple of days now into different exchange, there's going to be huge demand by those 2 exchanges that we're going to be getting on board on, and a lot is going to be happening. Okay, sir, I saw your message. We're going to miss you. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, so VIP. It says VIP is an exclusive group which has been created to provide privileged services to the Aliyah community. The VIP members will be able to benefit from the Aliyah platform being developed before anyone else, may have privilege and rights to the platform, we're able to benefit from events and products. In order to become a VIP, get more information. Guess what? VIP of Aliyah also have the silver coin of Aliyah. They also have ring, something amazing, and many more things are coming up for VIPs. On this note, I want to say super thank you so much for being here tonight and listening to this presentation. And please kindly indicate if you have any questions. We'd like to take questions at this time.